Welcome to my first Instagram Live yoga class. I have my... Oh, man.
What did it say?
It said pause due to poor connection. That's fine. This camera's working. So, this is the love of my life and my fellow yogi, Aliana. She'll be an amazing student. Probably only poke me in the eye 5 or 6 times. It'll be great. And so if you're following along at home, as long as you have a comfortable space, you don't really need a mat. And so I'm going to go mat free today for the first time in a long time. And we're going to start class in child's pose, finding a wide knee child's pose. And I have a lovely model here when I'm fidgeting and doing other things. All right. So taking 5 deep breaths. We'll work on breathing in through the nose. If and when we're able, breathing back out through the nose. Relaxing the teeth and jaw so that we're not clenching. Then we'll slowly work up through our hands and knees for tabletop. Bringing our shoulders over the wrists, stretching apart our fingers, warming up the palm of the hand. Let's curl the toes under our feet, shake out our hips a few times, and then we'll work into cat and cow. With our next breath in, we'll lift the chest, look forward, finding cow pose. And we'll exhale, round the shoulders, drop the chin, finding cat. We'll do 4 more. Starting to connect our breathing to our movements. All right, shake it out. Now this one, we're gonna have to get creative with space. And so, setting up for thread the needle, I'll walk my hands from directly underneath my shoulders forward so that I have a nice needle loop. I'm gonna stretch my right arm out to the side, breathing in, and I'm gonna exhale, thread the needle. Stacking left elbow over left wrist. I'll set the right side of my head down and turn to look up. We'll take about 5 more good breaths. Emptying out your breath, slowly unthreading the right arm. Setting up the needle loop for your right side. I'll inhale my left arm out, and I'll exhale, thread that needle. Stacking right elbow over right wrist. Setting the left side of the head down as you turn to look up over your right shoulder. Keep breathing. Emptying out your breath, slowly unthreading that left arm. We'll press ourselves back, narrow knee, reaching down away from the ears. And we'll rock the body left, right, right, left, rolling up to the top of the head, finding rabbit's pose. I'll make 2 fists and I'll hammer out my lower back. All right. Building yourself a nice plank. Bringing your shoulders over the wrists. And my perfect plank always starts with my feet together. In downward facing dog, I like a little separation, but in perfect plank, keep the toes tight so that you're not wasting energy. Now let's rock back and forth from heel to toe. About 4 or 5 times. I did my push-ups today, so my shoulders are crying. Pressing back on my heels, finding my perfect downward facing dog, which always starts from plank. I'll start to walk my feet out. We call this walking in place or pedaling out your heels. I use all those terms synonymously. Now's my favorite part, hamstring check. We'll tiptoe forward to the front of our mat, working ourselves all the way in between our hands maybe. And then we'll separate the feet 2 fist distances apart. I'll unlock the knees, drop chin to chest, chest to thighs, taking left hand, right elbow, right hand, left elbow, and I'll rock and roll and ragdoll. Ragdoll is actually easier on the spine than forward fold. You trick your spine and it kind of feels like you're shorter or you're taking up less space. There's less strain on the actual spine. We'll drop the arms, dropping the hips, lifting the chest. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, hands through heart center. All right, shake it out. Working ourselves into our sun salutations. We'll start with mountain pose, bringing our feet a little closer together. I'll unlock the knees, rolling my shoulders back, squeezing my shoulder blades together. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, relax. All right. Working sun salutation A minus the swan dive. We're going to inhale, reach up. And we're going to exhale, bring hands to heart center, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway like a table. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up through standing, reach up, look up. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up, find spinal extension. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Let's inhale, lift halfway. Then we'll exhale, this time plant the hands, step the feet, build your plank. Checking out cobra roll. We'll inhale forward on the toes, drop the knees, slither down like a snake. Pulling my shoulders back, I'll inhale, extend the elbow, finding cobra. And I'll drop the chin, press up from plank to downward facing dog. Walking it out. Excuse me. Corona, just kidding. We'll inhale left leg to the sky, finding 3-legged downward facing dog.
Lies.
And we'll exhale, step left foot forward, finding low lunge. Getting left knee over left ankle. We'll inhale, reach up, look up, finding low lunge or crescent lunge. Taking approximately 5 breaths. This is my favorite part. It's been a while, let's see if I still got it. One more deep breath in. Then we'll plant the right hand, lift the right knee, lean, and step through. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. We'll inhale up through spinal extension, reach up, look up. Then we'll exhale, interlace our hands behind our hips, finding chest expansion. Ears, pulling the shoulders back and down. We'll take one more deep breath in. And then we'll exhale, fold in half, finding forward fold, chest expansion. Release the arms with care. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet, build your plank. All right. Rocking forward on the toes. This time we'll practice half push-up. We'll still slide hips and legs to the floor. Inhale up to cobra. And we'll drop the chin up from plank to down dog. Walk it out. Now let's inhale, lift the right leg to the sky, finding three-legged dog. We'll exhale, step right foot forward, finding that low lunge. Getting the right knee over the right ankle. Inhale, reach up. 5 more breaths. Deep breath in. Plant the left hand. Exhale. Lean. Step through. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale up. Find spinal extension. Reach up. Look up. Interlace the fingers. We'll exhale. Stretch the arms forward. Right around shoulder height. Let's take one more big breath in. And then let it go in the forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet. This time, checking out our upward facing dog. We'll rock forward. From low push-up, we'll flip the feet. Inhale, up. Drop the chin from plank. Exhale, back to down dog. Now walking the feet out. For our neighbor's sake, we're going to skip jumping today. So if you like to jump, practice that on your own. We'll inhale, look forward. And we'll exhale, step to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale up. Reach up, look up. Taking right hand to left wrist, we'll exhale, stretch over into crescent moon. Deep breath in. And out. Inhale, find center. Exhale, other side. Deep breath in. And out. Inhale, find center. I'm out of your way, so exhale, you can swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step or float the feet if you're at your home. And we'll pick which one we want to do. Exhale, up and back. Excuse me. All right. So let's take a deep breath in. Lift our left leg to the sky. And we'll exhale, bring left knee to left elbow. Inhale. Nope. Exhale. One more breath. Now to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, step into standing lunge. Standing lunge. Reaching up. I'm already sweaty. It's hot. 4 more breaths. One more deep breath in. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet. Now choose your own adventure for your upward facing posture. Exhaling through down dog. Walk it out. Let's inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot through. Inhale up, find standing lunge. You're right, I did skip one. We're gonna have to make it up. First yoga video at home is gonna be a few mistakes. Let's take one more big breath in. Exhale, plant the hands. Up. And back. Walk it out. Let's inhale, right knee, right elbow for 3 breaths. All right, walk it out. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Step to the front edge of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up. Chub lift up. Exhale, chest expansion, interlacing the fingers behind the hips. Deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Release the arms with care. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet. Going through your upward facing posture. Exhaling back to down dog. All right. Let's inhale your left knee towards your nose. Now inhale, left leg to the sky. Step it through. Standing lunge. Inhale up. Exhale, relax the arms. One of my favorite postures, pyramid pose. We're going to actively straighten both legs. We're going to fold ourselves over this front leg into pyramid. And try and use either bent digits, we call cat claws, fists, or flat palms. You can always balance and take your hands to the foot. Ho, ho. It's going to require a little bit more balance. Let's keep breathing now. 3 more deep breaths. Emptying out your breath. Every time our head's below our heart, we're going to inhale as we lift the head. Inhale, reach up. Then we're going to exhale, pivot open, finding Warrior 2. Now my perfect Warrior 2, my left heel will draw a straight line to my right arch. And as I straighten my right leg, I'm going to carefully guide left knee forward over the left ankle. I'm going to stretch out my arms. I'm going to come back to my breath. Shaking it out. Working into side angle. I'm going to bring my left forearm over my left thigh. As I inhale, reach my right arm to the sky. If I need more, I can extend my side angle, but it's a whole lot easier from the thigh than the floor. So if you want to first explore the floor, practice bringing down flat palms and fists. Now let's take a couple more breaths. You got this. Then we'll drop right hand to right thigh. We'll inhale, reach our left arm to the sky, find a reverse warrior. Keeping your lunge going. One more deep breath. Inhale. Windmilling right hand to the mat. Stepping back. Going through your vinyasa sequence. Inhale up. Exhale, up and back.
No.
Lock it up.
Sorry.
Inhale, right knee towards the nose. Made me laugh. Stop it.
Paige knows I meow sometimes in class.
Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step right foot through.
It's true.
It is.
If you're just joining us, there's 3 of us here, but it looks like there's 2. Shake out your arms.
Paige is with us.
Actively straightening both legs, building your pyramid, and then we're gonna fold out over this front leg.
Oh, I got less to offer on this side, so I'm gonna use cat claws.
I'm sweating.
I'm very sweaty. Let's empty out our breath.
Inhale as we rise, fall a little bit. Exhale, pivot open, finding warrior 2. Now I'm pulling into my core, I'm tightening my glutes as I stretch my arms out. I'm keeping aim like an archer. And if you're not sweaty on a rug, go ahead and lunge a little bit harder. One more breath. Empty out your breath, find that side angle of choice. For whatever reason, this side is wicked tight, so I'm gonna skip dropping my hand low and I'm gonna reach overhead into extended side angle. Empty out your breath, dropping left hand to left thigh, reach right arm back and over, reversed warrior. Maintaining this lunge with that right knee. Keep breathing. One more, big breath in. Exhale, windmill the hands to the mat.
Stepping back.
Going through your upward facing posture. Exhaling back.
Walking it out. Inhale, look forward. Step or float.
Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold.
Inhaling up.
Reach up, look up. Exhale, interlace the fingers. Extend the arms forward. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale, fold in half.
Inhale, halfway lift.
Exhale, plant the hand.
Step the feet.
Going through your upward facing posture of choice.
And back. Walk it out. We're going to inhale left knee towards right elbow. Through center, inhale left leg to the sky. Step it through.
Inhale up, find your lunge. Exhale, relax. Build your pyramid. Work forward.
Keep breathing. Now I'm going to throw everybody a curveball. We're going to inhale, reach left arm back.
Then we're going to exhale, reach right arm forward, finding open-handed twisted lunge. One more deep breath in. Then slowly drop left arm. Inhale, hands through center. Exhale, pivot open, finding warrior 2. Keep breathing. One more deep breath in. Exhale, side angle of choice. Inhale, reverse. Maybe we start to practice a half bind. One more breath. Empty out the breath, plant the hands. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Walk it out. Inhale, right knee, left elbow. Through center, inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step it through. Inhale up. Exhale, relax. Actively straighten the legs. Folding over our front leg into pyramid.
One more breath. Reaching right arm back.
Inhaling left arm forward, finding our open-handed twisted lunge. Empty the breath, drop the right arm. Inhale, arms through center. Exhale, pivot open. Come back to your breath, tighten your core. One more deep breath in. Exhale, side angle of choice. Empty out your breath, drop left arm, reach right arm overhead. Maybe we practice that same half bind. One more breath in. Exhale, windmill, hands to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, back.
Walk it out. Inhale, look forward.
Exhale, step to the top. Inhale, halfway lift.
Exhale, forward fold.
Inhale up, find spinal extension. Taking right hand to left wrist, we'll exhale into crescent moon. Inhaling through center, opposite hand, opposite wrist, exhale over. Inhale, arms wide. Exhale, swan dive down.
Inhale, halfway lift.
Exhale, forward fold.
Inhale up through standing.
Exhale, big hugs. Yay, sweaty shoulders. All right, because we don't have the flattest of surfaces, we're gonna skip some of my favorite portions of class today, but I'll bring them back at another time. So working a single-legged standing balance. Are there any requests? Say no. No's fine.
Hips.
Yes?
Hips.
Hips. All right, well,
She likes the
Well-
pigeon.
we'll get to pigeon after we do some balancing. So we're gonna start with dancer pose, and I'm gonna show you exactly how it goes. I'm gonna start with my thumb up. I'm gonna reach back, keeping my arm not twisted, thumb up. I'm gonna reach for the inside of my foot,
Which side?
right hand, right foot. And I'm gonna bring my knees back closer together. I'm gonna slowly reach out as I kick back, focusing my eyes. Slowly working back through center, switching sides. All right, same thing other side. Taking a hold of that left foot, focusing the eyes. Slowly coming back through center. We're gonna cradle the baby. So we cradle the baby. I'm gonna take left hand, right foot, right hand, right knee. I'm gonna pull up. We had a request for hips, and so, ooh, I heard a hip pop there, it was glorious. And for a little bit more into that cheek, I'm gonna cross right shin over left thigh, and I'm gonna push. Slowly release. So working that other side. Right hand, left foot, left hand, left knee. Fall immediately. Oh, they couldn't wait for it. All right. Let's take left shin to right thigh, pressing left knee in. And we'll shake it out. Working into hurdler. This one, it's a jumping off point for a lot of other poses. So working into both hands on the right shin, pulling right knee up, sitting up as tall as you can. And we're gonna stay here today, but if you're watching and you wanna work into extended forward head to knee pose, be my guest. Not today. Oh, we got a winner. 2 winners. I lost it.
Meow.
Good work.
Too
Hitting
tight.
Hitting that other side.
Too tight.
It threw me off. All right, shake it out. Working into straddle forward fold. Let's start with a little bit less wide. I'm gonna start with a little bit less wide. I'm gonna start with our forearms on the thighs, doing a squat twist. And then we'll work to the floor. Ew, sweat puddles. Shake out the head and neck. And then let's slowly work to a place where we can gradually start to take the weight out of the upper body. So bend your knees as much as you need to. Take that left arm out. I'll turn and I'll slip through. That part you don't need to get perfectly. All right. So let's take a moment, roll like a ball. Let's do a few good rolls. Then we'll set the feet flat to the floor. I'm gonna move slightly to the side. You don't have to. I'm gonna set my feet flat to the floor. I'm gonna interlace my fingers behind the back of the head, squeezing my forearms to my face, taking a deep breath in. And I'm gonna exhale, gently roll my chin towards my chest. Slowly lowering the head back down more smoothly. Maybe you felt some pops and cracks. Pull the knees in over the stomach, take the hands to the knees, rocking gentle circles first clockwise. And counterclockwise.
take our legs up a wall, alternating circles with our ankles. Back the other way. We'll walk it out on the ceiling. And we'll stretch our toes apart. Stretch your toes apart. Even those problem children, 4th and 5th toe. Point at them if you have to. And if you need to shake it out and come back, shake it out and come back. We're going to curl our toes. Curl the toes, push the top of the foot away. If and when you get a cramp, just shake it out. Just make sure you don't kick over your television. And then shake the feet out. All right. Kicking right leg out. We're going to work into reclining hurdler. So we're going to work the left thigh outside the left set of ribs. Pulling, ooh, pop, pop, pop. Left knee towards left shoulder. And we'll kick out the left leg, working that right side. Pulling the right thigh around the right set of ribs. Right knee towards right shoulder. Another common place for Charlie horses, so one way to remedy this is by bending that opposite knee. All right, kicking the right leg out. Working the knees in, smoothing out the back of the head. Setting ourselves up for supine lying goddess. Now this one, just because of the camera view, I'm going to move myself a little bit. But we'll start with soles of the feet together, soles of the feet together. So I'm going to work this way, bringing the soles of my feet together. Let's roll out the wrists, stretching the hands. Maybe we give a tug to each finger. Nothing forceful. If there's nothing there, then there's nothing there. And then we'll bring left hand stomach, right hand heart. And we'll take about 10 more deep breaths. Feeling your body start to cool down. Feeling your heart rate start to go back to a more set value. Now, you can always return her later for final relaxation. And slowly, oh my goodness, work the knees back together. Ah! Pull them in. Let's lift the feet. Drop the feet. Work ourselves up through seated. All right. Working into a seated windmill. Let's fluff our pillows, find our sits bones, and we're going to work around twice clockwise, really exaggerating your movements, trying to move every tiny little portion of the spine, including the cervical spine. At the top, we'll rotate back like a whip, counterclockwise. All right. We'll interlace the fingers behind the back. And all right. Let's shake out our legs. Sitting up tall again. Fluff the pillows. We'll inhale, reach up, setting up for seated forward fold. Then we'll drop the chin. We'll exhale forward. Oh my. And we'll get cozy for at least 10 good breaths. Some ways to make this easier might be bending the knees a little bit. You could always roll up a fluffy bath towel and slide it underneath your knees. One way that I like to work through real tight muscles is I'll reach underneath for my calves, and then I'll drop my calves on my hand, forcing my chest closer to the thighs. Feel yourself get less flexible as you breathe in, more flexible as you breathe out, and the most flexible after you've taken a breath, before you take another. Let's take one more big breath in and out. All right, shaking it out. Setting up for seated twist. Everybody that's here. All right, sliding the left foot inside the left knee. Now you can always cross over if you're more flexible. This is more of an advanced stretch. So let's start with seated twist, and then we'll talk about Marishi's pose. So I'm going to take right elbow to the top of left knee. I'm going to inhale, reach left arm up, and I'm going to exhale, plant left hand behind the back, striking a pose, sitting up as tall as you can. Your key things to look for here is, as you inflate the stomach with air, suck in away from the thigh, and you'll twist a little bit more. For my advanced yogis, if you want to work this right elbow outside the left knee, go for it. Sometimes I'll practice cat claws here. Now let's take about 5 more breaths wherever you are. And we'll slowly work back through center. Setting up for the other side. Working that left elbow over the right knee. Inhale up. Same setup as before. Exhale, reaching behind, striking a pose. Now you can work this as hard as you want. Take about 5 more breaths. And then slowly back through center. So if you saw me moving through that Marichi's pose, looks like this. Now we're going to check out another form of that pose. You may have seen this. So we're going to get inside this leg. We're going to come at this from a 90-degree angle. I'm going to work my bind around. And then I'm going to work on sitting up a little bit more tall. No go?
Lido.
Lido? Just to give it a shot.
Yeah.
We had a meow from the left corner. And this is just to test it out.
Thought we were in a Thanos class for a hot second, Paige.
This one.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's one to put on your homework list.
Chin stand.
Chin stand.
Oh, Lord. No.
Let's slowly work ourselves out. Levitating scorpion. What? No. Set the right foot down, getting inside. So to get here, I actually physically lift right cheek. Now work around. I'm gonna work on coming up. Now this side's a lot tighter for me. I had a better showing on the other side, but every day is a different day. I think I've been compensating for a right leg and just absent-mindedly doing more on the left side, so now this right side needs a lot more attention. Slowly release. Working into boat pose. We're gonna rock back on our sits bones. And we're gonna start here, holding on. You can always reach out, and if you got it, got that little extra, and you wanna extend your legs, go for it. Let's see it, Paige. Nice! You got it. You got it. Pulling in the core, looking up. And if you got even more, you can keep going up the foot.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. We'll work through low boat. Working ourselves. Oh, I shouldn't have done those abs earlier. Just one more breath. Working down. All right. Flipping right leg back. Setting up for lizard's pose. Lizard pose. I've got my left knee over my left ankle. And I'm going to start to work myself down to right forearm, left forearm. Now, you can stay up tall, or you can work inside the left knee. My favorite way to accomplish this pose is by dropping one forearm, turning my foot from 12 o'clock on the clock, back an hour, and dropping the knee. Now you could always reach up, reach back and around, or guide this left knee further. We'll take about 10 more breaths so you get comfortable where you should be.
As if my hips weren't tight enough before.
You asked for it. You asked for it.
Damn quarantine.
Quarantine yoga.
Now you keep holding it.
Rude.
Oh, it's for you. Almost there. Should we do this another 10 breaths? No? All right.
Ugh.
Let's get one more good breath. No! All right. And then we'll slowly shake it out.
We're done.
Air my gold.
Finding humble warrior.
Ah.
And then we'll slowly switch sides. You're almost there. You're about 50 minutes in.
Oh, that hip though.
I know, this one's worse.
No.
Now working that same stretch you practiced on the other side, unless you had to get up and check the timer. Keep breathing.
I want a fat steak for dinner.
Let's get a couple more good breaths.
All the little lambs.
Then we'll press it out, find that humble warrior.
Oh, this side. What? Why? And then we'll go ahead and press back, narrow knee child's pose. Take a moment. We're gonna check out melting heart pose, spinal twist, and then we will be done.
All right. Melting heart pose is just like thread the needle without threading anything.
So I walk forward. I keep my hips back over the knees. Then I'm gonna set my elbow points down. I'm gonna bring the head back behind. This is also similar to puppy pose, if you like puppy pose. I physically set my crown down. I'm not setting my forehead down. My arms are doing all the work. And here I'm accomplishing a nice lat stretch. They're tough to get to. Work ourselves down. All right. So if I can have a little bit of this space, if you scoot back just a hair. I'm going to demonstrate the laying twist. Now with the laying twist, I'm going to cut my head off here. No. Scoot back a little bit. There we go. All right, I've got my knees in over my belly button. I'm going to reach my right arm out to the side. I'm going to inhale, take left hand to right knee. I'm going to exhale my knees to the floor on the right. Snap, crackle, pop. Now in your own practice, sometimes we're here for 1, 2, 3 minutes. As we wind down, we're going to take 5 more breaths. One leg at a time, slowly back through center. I'll pause, take my left arm out to the side, inhale, right hand, left knee, look left, exhale, knees to the floor on the right. Pop. Pop. Let's take 5 more deep breaths. And slowly work back through center. Let's set the feet flat to the floor. All right.
My favorite.
Now it's time for final relaxation, but since you don't need to watch us lay down, I'm going to say good night. So thanks for joining us. If you joined, have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself.
Namaste.
Namaste.